Hello and welcome. Now, in this over-the-shoulder video, we are going to work to try to find out what some of the problems are in a particular niche. And we're going to start with the Warrior Forum because that is the place where you'd go to find out about problems inside of the internet marketing niche. And you would actually go to the forum that would describe your niche. So one of the ways that you would do a search to find the forums in your niche, let's say that you are talking about weight loss, you just type in online forums. And by going to these forums, you'll see a number of forums that you can actually join in order to look at some of the discussion. You could get more specific. We could talk about low carb online forums. If we do that, we'll be able to find some of the forums that people are actually discussing what their real problems are so that you would be able to determine how to tailor your PLR. So for the sake of looking at one niche, let's look at the internet marketing or the make money online niche by going into the Warrior Forum. And you do this in the same way inside of the niche that you are operating in. Now, we're going to go inside of the main internet marketing discussion forum, and we're going to do that. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to determine what some of the more popular threads are and what people are discussing. So, for example, you're going to do this on a relative basis. So if you see in the forum that most of the posts have 5 or 10 particular responses, and then you see one that has a number that jumps out at you or even stands out. So in this particular case, you'll see you've got 5 replies and 40 views, 2 replies and 3 views, and then you've got 23 replies here. So that's going to bear taking a look at. Brand new affiliate marketer stuck between 2 niches. So one of the things you're going to know is that one of the problems that people are having is that they are trying to learn how to determine what their niche is, right? That is probably a pretty common problem inside the internet marketing niche. Here's another one. How do I monetize my 1.2 million Instagram followers? Once again, here's a popular thread. Lots of people are looking at it as well as lots of people answering. Here's another one. This one has 46 replies. It has 2,000 views. So people are actually looking at this thread because they found it in search. And so you want to determine, well, is this something that I can create a product about? Is this something that I can use to customize my PLR? Is being a cam model count as making money online? Right? Maybe that's not something that you're going to do a PLR product on or customize your PLR product with, but what you're seeing here is that inside the internet marketing niche, you are finding out what real problems people want to discuss. What are the problems that people want to talk about? What to do if you are desperate. So how to make money if you are desperate. So if you can find a PLR product that will bring people up to the basics, you can tailor it to what people can do if they're desperate to make money online. Has anyone had a t-shirt business? So you get the idea. You're going to look at some of the more popular threads and you're going to determine whether or not this is something that people are really looking to try to find out. Now, one of the other places we can naturally look is going to be social media. And when we do a search, we're going to see that we can actually type in something. We can type in a word, and we can type in the word monetize. So where can we find discussions where people are talking about this word, monetize? You'll see that there are 88,000 people talking about this. When we do a one-word search or phrase search, what we can do inside of Facebook is we can find out what the people are saying, and we can go to some of those threads to find out what they're talking about. And you'll see here, question. I just put together a video that includes, I thought I would monetize the video on YouTube. Do I need to get a release signed by each of them? So again, here's a real question by somebody who's typing into something inside of Facebook, and they're typing inside of a National Speakers Association. Very specific question, and a way for us to determine where the market is and what people are really wanting to discuss. Of course, we want to avoid the ads, but we want to look at people that are asking real questions and really asking them in earnest to try to get an answer to something that they are doing. Most of the people on social media. They're going to be advertising, but when you can actually land a real question, you can use that question to determine whether or not it's something that you want to discuss. Another thing is you're going to be looking at some of these articles and you're going to see some where you actually have some comments that people are discussing. And you want to dive into those because you are going to be able to see what people really want to know. Now, one of the other ways we can do that is we can do a meta search in a site like OMGILI, and we can try to determine. We can ask a particular question. We can type in a phrase, and then we can just take a search. And what OMGILI is going to do is it's going to take us to some different sites that might be talking about and might actually have some of the words that we type in our particular phrase. And it's going to go to blogs and other places where the discussion is actually taking place. Again, your job in this process is to find out what people are really talking about so that you can determine what kind of PLR you're going to be able to use and then how you're going to use it in order to bring people up to solve a specific problem. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.